Tuesday call with President Putin by President Trump is an important event. Number of things have been sorted out as fully reported in the press. The approach appears to me President Trump is using is a broader scope of working with Russia. The assumption here is that President Putin do not want to be totally linked to China. He will want to be more independent. He knows one day war will end, and therefore the economy has to be refurbished. So the broader framework for President Trump is to give chance to President Putin to be where he was several years ago, relatively independent, to be able to be in the world, create his own personal leadership. Right now, his leadership is overshadowed by Chinese leadership. The other part is President Trump intellectually honest when it comes to negotiations. Why? Nobody can fool anybody. Post conclusion of negotiations, people will discover what was tricky, what was sneaky, what was durable, what was unacceptable, what was acceptable. As President Trump announced that Ukraine has no cards, no strength. Europeans talk about defending, they cannot, they've got to a long way. Without US support, Zelensky has no cards. So these negotiations pose a problem. On one side, President Putin's desire, if there it is, to become less dependent on China politically, or play more neutral and be a president of his own in the world affairs. In that framework, Donald Trump has a better chance to succeed. But the chances of Russia annexing significant part of Ukraine are very high. Let us see how these negotiations take place. The war must end. One must remember that President Trump is going to fulfill his promise to the electorate. He made that promise, he announced that promise, he's working on that promise, he has taken a lot of steps on that promise. Wait for what happens. Ending the war will go a long way for the better order in the world.